proposed ordinance providing for the regulated vending, the city sidewalks, plaza, esplanades, Sunset Boulevard, and other public places for appropriate action. For this item, would like to move to refer this item to the Committee on Trade for proper study, report, and recommend. So moved.
This is moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, this motion is carried. Sorry.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For item F12 is a memorandum of understanding to be entered into by and between the Iloilo City Government and the Henbury Realty Development Corporation relative to the Pasilong Pabahay para sa Pamilyang Ilonggo program for confirmation. This was already previously passed. This was already previously authorized under SP Resolution number 2025-931 dated October 1, 2025. I've read the two documents. They appear to be the one and the same, the one previously authorized, the one currently signed. If there are no objections from this August body, would like to move to confirm item F12. So
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, this motion is carried.
for item F13 is a memorandum of agreement to be entered into by and between the Iloilo government and the Iloilo Business Park Estate Association Incorporated relative to the collaborative enforcement of Iloilo City traffic and the ordinances along Mega World Boulevard. To recall, a similar measure was being introduced during the last day of the 11th Council, wherein the members of the August body were prompted to pass an ordinance solving the traffic ordinance problem along the intersection of the Iloilo City Mega World District. Kaya daw may problema mag-implement sa mga ordinances, sa traffic ordinances dito sa ina na area. So this is the fruit of the collaborative meetings with Mega World, the admin of Mega World and the Iloilo government. Councilor Cabaluna and I were able to discuss this previously, and this is the proposal already. So with that, would like to move to refer this item to the Committee on Transportation for proper study, report, and recommendation. So move.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, motion is carried.
For item F14 is a memorandum of agreement to be entered into by and between the Iloilo City Government and ESAT University, represented by its president, relative to the on-the-job training of its students with the Iloilo City Government. I have read the said MOA. It is not contrary to law, but MOA's public policy. In fact, it's just a pro forma document. So if there are no objections from this August body, would like to pass a resolution granting authority to the city mayor to sign the said memorandum of agreement. So moved.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, this motion is carried.
For item F15 is a memorandum of understanding to be executed between Handicap International Federation Philippines, the Iloilo City Government, Novo Nordisk Pharmaceuticals, Roche Incorporated, in connection with the implementation of non-communicable disease project entitled Increasing Access to Inclusive Health Services and Information for Children and Young People with Type 1 Diabetes, also known as Changing Diabetes in Children. So it is self-explanatory, Madam Chair. I have read the obligations of the Iloilo City Government. It states here, it will lead the creation of the CDIC Technical Working Group, establish linkages between different stakeholders, increase the awareness of type 1 diabetes, and other analogous obligations. So there is an attached opinion by the City Legal Office. It is not contrary to law, good morals, and public policy. If there are no objections from this August body, would like to pass a resolution granting authority to the city mayor to sign the said memorandum of understanding. So
Before that, okay. You are recognized, Councilor Saldivar.
Madam Chair, thank you so much. This is very relevant and timely with regards to the memorandum of understanding between NN Philippines and Roche. And this is my sentiments. If I may, Madam Chair, have the honor to present to you my counterpart, CP Councilor, Belladonna Golfo, to manifest her sentiments. Madam Chair.
Councilor Gulfo, you are recognized and you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I believe that this is very relevant, but based on the data under our City Health Surveillance Unit, the diabetes is not only a sickness for adults, but now with children. Hope that this partnership with the NN Philippines and Roche will be put into realization through memorandum of understanding that early medical intervention be given to our children with diabetes. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That will be our sentiments with regards to this.
Yes, thank you.
Meron ka? No. So with that, would like to reiterate my previous motion. Madam Chair would like to pass a resolution granting authority to the city mayor to sign the said memorandum of understanding. So
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, motion is carried.
for item F16 is a barangay ordinance by Barangay Kauswagan City Proper, an ordinance imposing taxes, fees, and charges pursuant to the provision of the local government code and providing penalties for violation thereof. For this item, would like to refer this item to the Committee on Rules for proper study, report, and recommendation. So moved.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, this motion is carried.
For item F17 is a communication dated September 29, 2025 with the Philippine Councilors League to the honorable members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod relative to the invitation to attend the second continuing local legislative education program in regional awarding of the local legislative award and year-end assembly with a theme strengthening local legislation through inclusive and participatory governance to be held on December 1 to 3, 2025 at Lapu-Lapu City, Cebu. For this item, would like to move to note down this item. So move.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, this motion is carried.
For item F18 is a petition dated October 7, 2025 of the Alta Chera Village residents, Barangay Balabago, Haro, Iloilo City, with the subject petition for improvement of flood control and drainage in a portion of Alta Chera Village. I believe everyone has a copy of this petition. I will just dispense with the reading of the same and instead would like to refer this to the committee, the Quad Committee on Waterways for proper study, report, recommendation. So move.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, this motion is carried.
If I may just move to note down items F19 to F22. So move.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, this motion is carried.
For item F23 is a barangay ordinance by Barangay Luna La Paz entitled An Ordinance Regulating the Use of Sound Systems and Other Activities Utilizing Amplified Audio Equipment in Residential Areas, Prohibiting Disturbance, Noise Beyond 10 p.m., and prescribing penalties for violation thereof. For this item, we'd like to refer this item to the Committee on Rules for proper study, report, and recommendation. So,
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, motion is carried.
to be candid, Madam Presiding Officer, for item G1, I was able to furnish to the members of the August body the committee report on time. I was also able to furnish the attachments. However, the corollary resolution failed to be passed on time. So as required by the rules, this might be out of order. But I am asking the members of this August body if there are no objections. I would like to move for the suspension of the House rules in order to accommodate item G1, considering that the out of order resolution is just a restatement of the recommendation of the committee report. So I open the floor for any objection or in relation to this item. Wala. Wala. Okay lang? Sure? So I would like to move for the suspension of the House rules in order to accommodate the attachment of item G1. So move.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, motion is carried.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Presiding Officer. May I proceed with the reading of this committee report?
Yes.
This is with regards to the memorandum of agreement to be entered into by and between the Iloilo City Government and the National Food Authority relative to the purchase of the Iloilo City Government to the NFA, depending on the nature or purpose of the said purchases as calamity relief programs, 29 peso project, and food security emergency on rice program and other related projects in the city government may endeavor in the future. Now, this representation would like to candidly disclose that initially I was confused because there are existing contracts with the Iloilo City Government and other GOCCs for the procurement of 20 pesos rice as the highlight program of the President. So kung madumduman nyo, ang Presidente nagpromisa nga mag-deliver sang 20 pesos rice. We have existing contracts to procure this 20 peso rice and then to allow this for the purchase of selected individuals. We have an existing MOA to that. No. So upon initial reading of this proposed MOA, confusing kayo. Kaya nag-mention man sa 29 peso nga rice. But for this instance, it is not for the same purpose. We will be procuring this rice for 33 pesos and then we would be distributing this in view of calamities. So we will be instead tapping the Disaster Risk and Reduction Management Fund instead of the previous 20 peso agreement wherein we would tap the general fund. So this will not be sold for 20 pesos but instead would be as relief goods. So, amo naging condense ko na lang ato na committee report kay medyo malawig siya. But I took the liberty to include all the discussions of the legal discussions in view of future records, in view of future consumption na kasi i-reconcile ang records para makitaan na hindi conflicting ang duwa agreement. So basically this committee report is just a discussion of the legal considerations of the two obligations of the Iloilo City Government. Recommendation: this committee hereby recommends the passage of a resolution granting authority to the city mayor to enter into sign the said memorandum of agreement with the National Food Authority for the purchase and delivery of 360 sacks of well-milled rice. No. Pursuant to the agency-to-agency mode of procurement as established in Republic Act 12009. So would like to move for the adoption of this committee report. So move.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, this motion is carried.
Committee report having been adopted, would like to corollarily pass a resolution granting authority to the city mayor to enter and to sign the said memorandum of agreement. And memorandum of agreement and the deed of undertaking with the National Food Authority, granting the Honorable Mayor Omnibus Authority to procure rice from the NFA for implementation of the Iloilo City Government's current and future programs and projects, including but not limited to calamity and relief assistance, food security initiatives, and other related undertakings. So moved.
It has been moved and seconded. Hearing no objections, motion is carried.
For item DA, ay wala si Johnny. May I request that Councilor Miguel Triañas be recognized.
Councilor Trias, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Majority floor. The running councilor is not around. The one